Legally Blonde, we have Lucy Durack and David Harris. Welcome. Come on in. Lucy, you've already been on TGIF once before. You were the good witch in Wicked.
I was.
Now, this character's a little different, yeah?
Look, she is. She's also blonde. She also likes pink, but then she's a lot more of a contemporary girl. I play Elle Woods from Legally Blonde. It very much follows the storyline of the first film of Legally Blonde, starring Reese Witherspoon. I think that this is a movie that really lends itself so well to being a musical, and it's so much fun.
How do you get on with the Chihuahua?
Oh my God, that's the best part of the whole job. I mean, and working with David Harris. We've got these.
Sorry, when I say how do you get on with the Chihuahua, I meant David.
Oh, right. Yeah, cool. Continue, Lucy.
So did I. We've got these great Chihuahuas. We have Sparrow and Quinn, who alternate the role of Bruiser, and then we also have a bulldog. So we've got two bulldogs that alternate the role of Rufus, and it keeps everything in perspective.
How many times have the animals pooed on the stage so far?
Zero.
Touch wood. It might happen tonight.
This is the first time in any musical involving a dog.
Yeah, it's pretty good. They have to do all sorts of little things, and they're very clever, and they're really well trained. They were bought when they were 7 weeks old or something, and they've been kind of bred for this purpose of being in this show.
Okay, eugenics, theatrical eugenics. It's very good to see.
It sounds like a really pushy stage mom.
I really love it.
No, they are just beautiful. And actually, the lady who looks after them, I have to say, her name's Peter, and she could not love them more. She's so good to them, and everything's done with treats, so they're very well treated.
Okay. Similarly with David, I think. Every time he hits the right note,
I get a little treat, a little sausage. Lucy's got it in her handbag on stage. It's like, well done, you remembered your line.
If I don't do that, he won't.
You're the love interest, aren't you? You're her new lover.
Well, yeah. For those who don't know the story, she is in love with this guy named Warner, who is played by the brilliant Rob Mills, and he dumps her when he gets into Harvard, and she thinks that the way to win him back is to get into Harvard and be intelligent like he wants. But along the way, she meets my character, Emmett.
She meets a gorgeous man.
Well, he's a bit scruffy and a bit, he hasn't been fed by a silver spoon like everyone else there, so he's very different. But they become friends, and good friends, and I help her study and show that Elle can be somebody other than a blonde bimbo travelling, trying to get the heart of a guy back, and she can be much more than that. And throughout the course of the show, we become friends, and Elle learns a lot, and we might end up together at the end.
Well, everyone who says it's just bottled fun. It's just fantastic. And I know a lot of the audience dress up, don't they? They dress up as you. And
we have so many people coming to stage door afterwards dressed in hot pink, which is, luckily, I love hot pink. Otherwise, that would be, a workplace hazard. But we're having such a fun time, and the audiences have been. They've blown us away. They've been so vocal and enthusiastic.
Okay, now David, sorry, Tommy.
No, has there ever been anybody at stage door dressed up as Frankenfurter, just looking something to do?
Or the Chihuahua.
Yeah. You're going to sing something for us, David. Set up the song.
Well, this is towards the end of the show, and we've just won our big law case, which the show centres around, and We've just celebrated with champagne in our law offices with our professor, Professor Callahan, who's played by Cameron Daddo. And he releases us and says, we've got to go have a big day tomorrow, and we all leave, but he calls Elle back to have a chat.
And this number sort of comes after a very big, hilarious number. So it's kind of the moment where you have a breath.
Why don't we have the big, hilarious number?
We'll have that another day. That's hilarious.
That comes with visuals, so you've got to come see the show for that one.
This is radio.
And so this comes after that. And this is, I guess it's sort of the title show of the song. But just before this, Cameron Daddo, who's my boss and my professor, kisses me. And I was not expecting that, and I slap him.
With the musical director Kelly Dickinson on the piano, Lucy Durack and David Harris from the cast of Legally Blonde.
Take back the books and pack up the clothes. Clear out the room and drop off the key. Leave with what's left of my dignity. Get in the car and just go. chalk it all up to experience. They said I'd fail, but I disagreed. Who could say then where my path would lead? Well, now I know. Back to the sun, back to the shore, back to what I was before. Back where I'm known, back in my own very small pond. Laugh with my friends when I arrive. We'll drop the top and just drive. That's fine with me, just let me be legally blonde.
There she is, intern of the year.
Thanks for your help and for all you've done. Thank you for treating me decently.
What's wrong?
Maybe someday you can visit me. Give me a call, say hello.
Why, where are you going?
Sorry, I'm letting down everyone.
What brought on this?
You did your best with a hopeless case.
That's ludicrous. You are the best thing about this place. Elle, you should know.
Callahan hit on me.
He what?
He kissed me, he fired me, he made it very clear I don't belong.
Well, he's wrong. We'll fix it, we'll fight it.
Emmett,
Elle,
please, there's no reason for me to stay.
what about love? I never mentioned love. The timing's bad, I know. But perhaps if I made it more clear that you belong right here, you wouldn't have to go. 'Cause you'd know that I'm so much in love.
Back to the sun, back to the shore, back to what I was before.
I should have told you before.
Fly on the beach, dream within reach, don't stray beyond. Some girls fight hard, some face the trial, some girls are just meant to smile.
Is it too late? Can I just say how much I want you to stay?
It's not up to me, just let me be legally blonde.
I need you to stay.
It's not up to me, just let me be legally blonde.
Durack, David Harris, ladies and gentlemen, Kelly Dickinson, the musical director on the grand piano here at the ABC in Oldham Road. From Legally Blonde, the musical is playing at the Lyric Theatre at the Star right until January 27. Thank you so much.